So, as a part of an ongoing series where I read popular queer book talk books, I read Cinderella's Dead, and I want to talk about it. So this review will be kind of broken up into about like 4 parts. In this part, I'm just going to talk about my overall thoughts of the book and kind of the big takeaways I've gotten from reading Cinderella's Dead. Ultimately, I thought it was a pretty okay book. I liked it more than I liked Simon Versus or Red, White, and Royal Blue, but I don't see myself rereading it anytime soon, although I am definitely interested in reading more of the author's work, which is a first in the series. I think Cinderella's Dead is a perfect example of a book having really good individual scenes, but the book as a whole not being necessarily very enjoyable. I specifically had very deep problems with how the author chose to adapt the Cinderella story, and at times I found the changes made to be kind of disrespectful. However, I thought many of the characters were brilliantly well written. There were some truly amazing scenes in this book between many of these characters, and I think Barron did a particularly amazing job in building a very menacing villain. Honestly, I think my key problems with this book surround how it incorporates the Cinderella story and what changes the author decides to make. And had those changes not been made, honestly, I think this could have been one of my favorite books that I've read this year. This is a little bit short, but in part 2, I'll go into more of the problems I have with the book. In part 3, I'll talk about what I liked. And in part 4, I'll talk about why I think this book is so popular and some of the major takeaways and things I've learned from reading Cinderella's Dead. Hopefully those parts will be up somewhat soon, but honestly no promises on when I can actually get them filmed and